So today we are reviewing slash showing you and telling you about a really cool pair of sunglasses. They're antique sunglasses. You guys, if you're new, do subscribe. Check out our spooky playlists. I am Morticia. This is our roommate Slappy, and Gomez is behind the camera. Say hello, Gomez.
Hello, Gomez.
You see, he's really there. Okay, these are really cool because obviously they're antique, as in pre-1920s, I would say like early 1900s. And I collect sunglasses. I will link our spooky sunglasses collection below. And then of course in our spooky sunglasses collection, I will link this. So everybody will be joined. But yeah, these I wanted because we like spooky stuff. We like antiques as well. So we have some other antique hauls that we have done if you're just into antiques. And we will link those below as well in the description. So check those out. But I love old stuff. I kind of got that from my mom and my brother Steven, just a love of neat old things because I love history and I love the history behind things. So it's kind of neat to look at old things and go, this is how things were back then. This is what they were like back then. Because, you know, in 100 years, that's how people are going to be looking at our stuff, and it's all so fascinating. These came from a place called Wilson Frames on eBay. I will link them below. Their price is amazing. Every time I see stuff online that's like really expensive, like I did this with my 1930s bracelet, I would see similar ones for like over 100, and I would be like, I know I'll find some gentle kind soul selling them cheaper on eBay if I just dig through all of these like listings. And I found a beautiful 1930s bracelet for like, what was it, $8? And it has like rhinestones and it's just clear and it's Art Deco and beautiful. But anyway, the point is, if you see things expensive on eBay and you're thinking, how am I going to afford this? Just dig through a bunch of listings and you will find better prices. These were like $14 on eBay for the same thing that people are selling for like 100 and some. So I really appreciate this company. It has the company has other antique sunglasses, so we will link them below if you're like seeing this and thinking, now I need me some antique sunglasses. Yeah, because everybody's always wanting to stay in fashion. I like to create new fashions, so people are wearing the newest thing and I like to wear the oldest thing because it's fun. When people say, oh, those are interesting glasses, I can say, yeah, they're over 100 years old. So it's kind of neat, and it's neat to touch it and think, you know, who wore this and what did it go through and what did it see historically. You might look at these and think, yeah, just little oval, little small frame glasses, kind of Victorian looking or something, but you know, I could get these for $5 at any store. No, and I'm about to show you what the differences are in these. Okay, first, the bridge of the nose doesn't have those little rubber padding things that come off and are, to me, kind of uncomfortable. So I don't know if they thought making them more comfortable. I don't know, but this is actually comfortable. It's just a gentle curve of thin metal. It doesn't press. I don't know how other people feel, but sometimes if I have sinus issues, allergy stuff going on, sunglasses like are good against the sun, but then they're pressing on my nose and they're making my allergies and sinus issues kind of feel compounded, and sometimes I can even get a headache from even the lightest glasses if there's too much nose pressure. And when I wore these, there was no nose pressure at all. These are very lightweight, very cool. And so like, yeah, but this is just I'm going to move the arms so you can see hopefully more even the nose curve. It's just a curve of metal. And again, it's very comfortable, and I think they should, I think they should go back to making them this way. Those little rubber things just aren't better. And they come off and your glasses are screwed because then they're really uncomfortable. They should just always do this little curve on these wire rim glasses. So the hinges seem nice. The frames, there's a little bit of like plasticky stuff, a little bit rougher. On the very corner, they could be Bakelite. The frames themselves could be Bakelite or glass. I'd have to pay more attention to it later. I'm rubbing them all up now with fingerprints off to wipe them, but I'm guessing maybe Bakelite. So cool to see that, you know, what it was like. And check this out. These are cool. They're called wraparound sunglasses because not the usual hug face wraparound that you're thinking, but the ears wrap around. These are really thin wire, like something I would use to make jewelry with. And they just kind of curve around. They have a little ball at the end, almost like, again, the wire I would use to make jewelry with, like a head pin. Does this side have it? No, this side's little ball came off, but that's okay. It didn't poke me. It wasn't uncomfortable to wear. And it's really thin. Like, you know, I'm gentle with it, but I think it's sturdy too if you don't sit there and intentionally try to break it. It wraps around my ears. I've already obviously tried them on, but it wraps around. It's comfortable. I'm going to wipe the lenses really quick before I put them on. And it feels very lightweight and comfortable as long as you're gentle with them. I don't mean like kid gloves gentle, just slow and careful, you know, and just treat them with respect like you want to be treated, right? And then they will stay on. And they do wrap right around the ear. And it goes to about like 2/3 around the ear. And like I said, it's very comfortable. And check that out, it's so cool. They're little, they're very lightweight, they're not uncomfortable, and I think they're snug in place. And I don't know why they don't still make them like this, because sometimes those big heavy arms on sunglasses that go here, they look more sturdy, but you know, I mean, sometimes they get uncomfortable, sometimes they don't, it depends on the make, but I don't know why this style went away, because I think it's rather good. So just wanted to give that a description and kind of show you guys what some of the old glasses look like. There's so many different styles of antique sunglasses. When I looked and I was deciding to buy a pair, I was like looking through all of them, and they're all kind of different and kind of similar in different ways. I don't know, that sounds kind of convoluted, but you know, if you just look up antique sunglasses on eBay or even Etsy, you're going to see all kinds of different stuff, and they're really cool. I remember I sent my friend Karen a few pages because I was so overwhelmed, like, help me decide, and she's like, I don't know, they all look good. I'm like, I know. So I just decided to go for something old and inexpensive, and then like I would be happy, because if for some reason I wasn't like totally in love, it would be like, well, I only paid 14 bucks and they're like ancient. So, but I do love these, so it's really cool. But I thought if I pay 100 and don't really love them, that's 100. So, you know, always go low if you're not sure. Just spend time looking and you will find something, any kind of antique shopping that you're doing. So yeah, I hope you found this interesting, and you know, some of the ways that the oldest sunglasses were made. These are the earliest sunglasses. I mean, one of the earliest. It's so neat because they weren't around, you know, a lot before the early 1900s. So yeah. So these are really comfortable. I'm digging them, and they're unique without being like totally weird. Like I like my big steampunk goggles, but you know, sometimes if I'm just going out and looking casual, they just don't look as good to be unique. I don't know. But this I could kind of wear with anything and rock out and be different and not look too incongruous, as it were. So yeah, these are awesome, and it's so neat to know that I have this whole pair of sunglasses. Like, so exciting. I know my mom's gonna dig this. I'll make sure she watches this, because like, you know, she got me into antiques, so she's gonna think these are super cool. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed this, and until next time,
stay spooky, my friends.